Chapter 7, The Land of Sand, Saudi Arabia. Let's learn location, climate, vegetation, economic activities, life in the region, important cities, transport and communication. In the previous chapter, we have studied about an extremely cold region. Now, let us know about a very hot region, a desert.
Any region devoid of water and vegetation is referred to as a desert.
A desert may have formed due to clearing of the forest cover, erosion of fertile topsoil, or continually deficient rainfall. The deserts are found near the tropics and generally in the western regions of the continents. The map shows the deserts found around the globe. We will study about the Arabian Desert in this chapter. Location. Saudi Arabia is a part of the Arabian Peninsula located in Southwest Asia. It is the largest peninsula in the world, having Red Sea in the west, Persian Gulf in the east, and Arabian Sea in the south. Some of the neighboring countries of Saudi Arabia are Kuwait, Iraq and Jordan in the north, Qatar, Bahrain, United Arab Emirates in the east, Oman and Yemen in the south. Major part of the country is a rocky plateau covered by a vast desert. This country is a wide stretch of sandy desert having no permanent lakes or rivers. Rab al-Khali and Nafad are continuous bodies of sandy hills called sand dunes. These sand dunes move from one place to another due to strong winds. Climate. Due to lack of rainfall, Saudi Arabia has a very hot climate. Summers are accompanied with high temperatures in daytime and cooler nights. In winters, days are warm and nights are chilling. Sandstorms are quite frequent in this region. Info Hive. The empty quarter was so named because of the very arid climate and difficulty of travel through the dunes. Flora and fauna.
Plants adapted to arid conditions are the only ones to survive here. Cacti, date palm and thorny bushes are some plants which grow in this region.
They have well-developed root systems to reach out for water under the soil surface. Leaves are modified into spines to prevent loss of water. At some places, the underground water comes up to the surface due to which vegetation is possible in that area. This is called an oasis. Several crops like date palm, rice, vegetables, wheat and barley can be grown here, and the permanent human settlements are also found in such places. Info Hive. Spiders found in deserts have thick coating on their skin to protect them from heat. Animals which live in this region are rats, lizards, spiders, snakes, etc., which protect themselves from extreme heat by living in burrows. Economic activities. Saudi Arabia is the world's leading producer of petroleum. Export of petroleum is a great source of income for the country. Other industries have also been established.
Water availability for irrigation and other purposes is dependent on the desalination of seawater.
Life in the region. People of Saudi Arabia either live in towns or in villages.
Town dwellers have modern facilities and work as officials, traders and businessmen.
Development of petrochemical, petroleum, refining, fertilizer, iron, cement and construction industry has enabled the country to establish trade with different parts of the world.
We can find several established schools and colleges in the country.
Brain tickler. What is the currency of Saudi Arabia?
People in villages lead a simple life, tending flocks of sheep, goats, and camels.
They are nomadic people who do not possess a permanent house and move from one place to another. One such tribe is the Bedouins. Saudi Arabia is known as the birthplace of Islam. Islam is the major religion and Arabic is the official language spoken here. Bedouins. Bedouins are recognized by their lifestyle, special language, social structures and culture.
They live in camel and goat hair tents, trading livestock and hunting.
They feed on camel milk and make clothes from camel hair and skin. Mostly inhabiting areas near the oasis during summers, these Bedouins move in groups forming long rows of camels called caravans. They exchange animals and goods for food and water. Over the years, there has been a gradual change in the lifestyle of Bedouins and they have started living in cities. Dress. Saudi men wear long loose cotton robes called thab. They protect their head from the sun and dust by a head covering called gutra. Women wear long robes called abaya and cover their faces with a veil.
Info Hive. The term Bedou in the Arabic language refers to one who lives out in the open in the desert.
Government. Saudi Arabia is a monarchy, which means that the king is the head of the country. Language and religion. Islam is the main religion. Arabic is a common language. Most of the city people also speak English. Important cities. Saudi Arabia has several old and new cities. Cities have modern facilities, good transport system, buildings and offices. Riyadh is the capital city as well as the most populous city of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It has universities, colleges, specialized institutes, cultural centers, stadiums and public libraries. Brain tickler. Where do the Muslims face towards while offering namaz? Jeddah is another important city with a port on the western coast along the Red Sea. It is one of the busiest ports of this region. Mecca is the main center of pilgrimage for the Muslims. It is the desire of every Muslim to visit this holy city once in their lifetime. It is associated with the founder of Islam, Prophet Muhammad. Medina is another religious center for pilgrimage. Transport. Camel is the most commonly used animal for transportation. Cities have all modern means of transportation. Rail transport is not well established due to the sandy terrain. Saudi Arabia is well connected to different parts of the world by air and sea route. Brain tickler. Why does the Red Sea appear red? Recap. Saudi Arabia lies in the Arabian Peninsula and a large part of it is a desert.
Extreme heat and aridity are the characteristics of most of Saudi Arabia.
Many people in Saudi Arabia live a nomadic life. The economy of Saudi Arabia is petroleum based, as it is the world's leading petroleum exporter today. Cultivation of wheat, barley and date palms is found near the oasis. Riyadh and Jeddah are among the important cities of Saudi Arabia. Camel is an important means of transportation in hot desert regions. Life skills.
Don't waste water while brushing your teeth. Do you know Saudi Arabia is a country which has very less rainfall?
Water is very scarce there.
Is it so? How do people fulfill their needs of water then?
Well, there are oases from which they use water. They also desalinate the seawater.
I am sorry, I will not waste water anymore. Water is a precious resource. We should use it very cautiously.
Values for life. Even deserts can bloom with prosperity. All that is needed is patience, endeavor, and dedication.